Alright, I'm back out on this Grapple bucket. I just finished editing the other video, and just as soon as I edited it, Joe showed up with that piece of stock that I needed. So I took the good one, and it was a little bit long, so I wanted to cut it down to be the right size. So I don't want it to stick out on either end. I just want it to be flush on each end, so that way it can't get mushroomed out and get stuck. So that's the size that I want. But I also want to repair. I want to repair this. It's a little bit crooked this way, and I think a little bit crooked this way. So while I have this piece of stock, this nice hunk of steel, I think what I'm going to do is grab my torch, heat this up, and then use this bar to bend it. So I'm gonna go heat that up, and I'll be right back. Yeah, about a minute into this, I realized that torch just wasn't going to get that metal hot enough, long enough for me to grab that and bend it back. So pretty soon after this, I just kind of give up and move on to the next section, and hopefully everything works out in the end. Alright, I'll show you what I did real quick. Why there's white paint is after I cut off the length that I needed, I put the piece of stock in here, lined it up to where I wanted it, and then just shot a little white paint at it to mark the hole. Popped this out, took it over the drill press, and drilled the hole. So now, with any luck, the hole is not out of round, and it works. And it does. Perfect. Alright, so I got that one done. I got that one done. Cutting off two more, so I'll get back to you in a minute. And same thing with the part that I'm cutting off. I just used the old one. I lined it up in the vise, so it was, back here. Laid that on top of it, and just hit it with a little bit of white paint, and that's where the line is. And then all I'm doing to cut it is with a reciprocating saw. And a lot of people, they have a tough time with reciprocating saws. They don't cut well for them. And most of the time, the reason it is because you're cutting like this, and you're fighting the machine to try to keep it cutting. But that's what this guard is for. You put that guard firmly against the part that you're working on, and that keeps the vibration out of the unit, and then lets it cut a little quicker. So I'm gonna cut this off real quick and get back to you. And if you take your time with a reciprocating saw and hold the guard right against the metal and just let the machine do the work, you're gonna get a nice clean, even cut, straight cut like that. Because remember, the guard is also square, so when you're cutting through this thing, it's gonna keep it square and straight and good to go. So let me go clean this up, mark it off, and we'll drill another hole. Alright, so I just cut this pin out, and I am just putting it in the hole so it's flush on both sides. A little bit of white paint. All it takes. And there's the mark. So now, come over here. Put in the old drill press. Looks straight enough for me. And you notice like to drill holes. So let me get this hole finished and I'll come back to you in a minute. Yeah, I know I said I was going to try to bend this back, but there's no way I was able to heat that up hot enough and be able to bend it. So, for whatever reason, that pin slid through there. I think the very edges of this thing is wallowed out just enough where the pin slid through. So, I'm just going to have to keep my eye on it and keep it greased. And hopefully it'll be alright. But, ran out of black paint. So, I am going to grease these fittings here. And go up and get more paint. I also have to go get a Zerk for there, a Zerk for back there, and a Zerk for back there. That matched that one, so I'll probably pop that one off and take it with me. But that'll do it for this one, so hit that like button, rate, comment, subscribe. Have a great day.